Hello YouTube, I'm Alex, and recently I've done one of the weirdest things I've noticed or actually seen evidence of in my sleep. Don't get me wrong, in the past I've had night terrors. I've almost knocked my friend out from punching things in my sleep, which was quite ironic actually, because even he was surprised to see the fact that I was acting so unlike me. I don't like hurting people. I've sung in my sleep to songs when my friends are playing them. I've had full-blown conversations because that's just what I'm like when I sleep talk. I've never slept walk as far as I'm aware. Recently what I did was wrote something on a notepad on my phone. I've saved it, put my phone to the side, gone to sleep, woke up with my phone in my hand, which I thought was kind of weird. I literally typed one of the most confusing paragraphs I've ever wrote. It doesn't even make sense, half of it. It just was quite funny. It really was. What I'll do is I'll actually put in the comment section below the giant paragraph that I wrote, but I've never punctuated so much in my entire life compared to that one note, and it kind of made me laugh trying to read it out to my parents, because even they were like, okay, this makes no sense. But I go to mention, I think it was Mel Gibson and Shauna Sand, which I know who Mel Gibson is. If you didn't know who Mel Gibson is, the guy who plays in Braveheart. I have no idea who Shauna Sand is. Don't know why the name even come up, to be honest with you. I was so confused at first. I thought it was something like paranormal, like a ghost that got a hold of my phone in the middle of the night and was like, let's fuck with this guy's head. We need to have a laugh. We need to have a joke about it. So yeah, that's what they did. They've just gone, picked my phone up, typed something that makes no sense. I thought personally that I had to decode it, like I had to rearrange the words and things in it. But even doing that, it made no sense to me. But hey, if you do that and you can make a couple you can make a paragraph that makes absolute sense, please let me know, because I'm all out on that one. I have no idea. Probably about the weirdest recently thing I've done in my sleep. Like, I'm wrong. I used to suffer, like I said, I used to suffer from night terrors a lot, and I used to act out what I was doing in my sleep. And I think the weirdest thing I've done was, like I mentioned, I almost knocked my friend out in my sleep. Yeah, in my sleep, almost basically had a fight with him in my sleep, and he wasn't aware of what I was doing until I started actually hitting him. So that was something I'm not glad of, not something I'm not proud of, but I'm guessing because I wasn't conscious during it, I can't really feel guilty because of it. So yeah, my friends laugh a lot when I sing during songs. I think the best one they mentioned is the beginning of Yes, My Chemical Romance, I'm Not Okay. The bit goes, I like D&D, Andrew Hepburn, Fangoria, Harry Houdini, and Croquet. That bit, if you're aware of, if you've ever listened to the song, I'm guessing by now a lot of you have, or everyone has heard of the song at the beginning. I've pretty much quoted that dead on note for note, and then sung the first half of the song, and then slumbered back into a deep sleep. That was apparently one thing that happened, and they were pissing themselves laughing the entire time it had happened, which made me actually laugh. And they told me when I woke up in the morning. I used to believe my bed was infested with parasites. I don't know why. That was generally due to my paranoia and night terrors. That was a combination. And I just struggled sleeping for ages in my bed. That was another thing. But obviously that's due to night terrors. Yeah, my dreams are so real. It's like, I can't describe them. It's like the hyper realistic, and every night is exactly the same. Ever since the age of 16, I've had hyper realistic dreams. What happens in my dream, basically the way it happens usually is in my dreams, it's like a linear path. This world I'm in. It's like a linear path. Depending on my actions in a dream, depends on how the dream actually ends up. But the entire time that I am in the dream, I am aware of what I'm doing, and I can control my own body. I can't fly. I'm not lucid dreaming as far as I'm aware, but it is. I'm guessing it is sort of like lucid dreaming. I'm not far away on that one, but yeah, it's like depending on what I do, depends on if it'll end up as a good dream or a really bad dream. And I have been everything from stabbed to skinned to tortured in probably every way in my dreams, because like I said, I used to suffer from night terrors a lot, and I didn't used to have very nice dreams. So a really fantastical dream, or you've ever had a really dark, dingy, demonic dream, that I've had loads of personally, and I've just kind of accept the fact that yeah, it happens now, and it doesn't happen half as much as it used to. Like, mostly what I get now is really, really meaningful, in-depth dreams that I really have to take note of. Dreams are very powerful things. They can tell you things about yourself that you don't actually know. If you look deep enough into the meaning. If you ever have like a really meaningful dream, let me know. If you ever have like a night terror, that's, if you don't want to talk about it, fair enough. But if you have a night terror that's stood out more than most compared to other night terrors you've had, please let me know. Because it'd be rather interesting to find out what sort of like, what happens in your sleep as well. Like what you do. I know my brothers used to like sleepwalk and sleep eat. We used to have a lock the front door because we used to go on night wonders all the time. But he used to wake up in his bed by morning, which made me laugh a lot. Don't forget YouTube. Stay awesome. And don't forget, there's always love in the heart.